Hi, everyone. This is Steve Turner with TurnerTime Management. Excited to be here with one of our valued clients, Brad Hofmeyer of Herrington PT. Brad, thanks for joining us for a few minutes today.
You bet. Happy to do it.
Excellent. Well, Brad, you've had the opportunity to work with a number of different organizations during your career, and what we do at Turner Time, as you know, is a bit unique. And we're just wondering if you'd be willing to share some of your experiences and ask you a few questions about why your relationship with Turner Time Management has been valuable to you and your company.
Sure. I mean, first of all, from the introduction, I would say that, Turner Time really offered a lot of free resources and stuff like that to us. So that was kind of the hook, if you will. But I got a pretty quick sense, I think, for Steve's kind of servant heart. Like he's really there to kind of help us. And that he comes from a background of sales, and hearing his startup story of how he started Turner Time, I think is pretty compelling too. So just knowing the motivations and the values of where he came from, I think were key in terms of getting us started. And then once we began to work together, which is probably over 10 years or so now, on and off, he just continues to bring more and more value to the table. So hiring him for special projects, and especially during COVID, getting our stuff more and more together as a sales agency was really important to us, and Steve came through. So
Excellent. And so a little bit about your organization. Obviously, these types of things about productivity, efficiency with technology seem to be important to you. Maybe you could share a little bit more about your company and why those things are valuable in your field.
yeah, sure. I mean, so even pre-COVID, like the technology thing for us is pretty important because we're a team of 7 people and we work out of 2 offices, and many times our salespeople are running and gunning, right? So you have to get pretty savvy with making your life efficient and working towards those ends. But then even during kind of our digital transformation, if you will, it was important to learn, and for our team to learn the skills and the tricks to make them more efficient, not just in their own productivity, but in terms of how they engage and connect with our customers.
Excellent. And so what have you found the most appealing in the training process in working with Turner Time?
One of the most appealing things I think was the hands-on training. So I think it was last summer of 2020 is when we really did an intense training with our team, and that was hands-on in like hour-long segments with our team. And there were practical things that were shared that could be implemented almost immediately. And then beyond that, there were some one-on-one sessions that occurred with Steve with individuals of our teams, which really helped to dig into what specifically were they struggling with, whether it was their Outlook inbox or just time blocking or the simple disciplines of kind of maintaining a professional life.
Excellent. And then beyond the training, did you find the traditional or the training materials that were being provided also helpful?
Yeah, yeah, we did. One of the things I know that we still use is there's like a daily wrap-up sheet that was given, kind of just how to end your day well or how to start your day well. So I know many of the people on our team still have that thing printed off, actually, and it's kind of their paper desk side item to, when you're wrapping up your day, go through these steps to make sure you're set up for the next day and you have all your stuff together that's most important to you. So that's an example of something. And then we have access to Steve's resources online too. I think there's at least a weekly email that comes out on Monday mornings that oftentimes has some updates and things that we wouldn't know about otherwise. So those are helpful resources too.
Excellent. And so the value of the initiative to you is on the saving time end, of course, correct?
Yeah, saving time and prioritization. Like the saving time thing is our world comes down to tasks and projects and strategic things. So I think it helped to do somewhat of a mind shift between just the daily grinder of sales and looking at your email inbox and responding to that many times versus prioritizing the higher value things that many times those daily tasks aren't found in. So Steve helped us with a way to kind of organize that with using the Microsoft tools and some other tools that really, I think, has helped our overall efficiency. So saving time, doing more, and so that people can spend time doing other stuff with their life, with their families and their kids and the other stuff beyond just doing work.
Yep, absolutely. And so the feedback, obviously, from your team, your actual team members, has been good?
Yeah, it's only been positive. I can't really say anything negative. One of the things that keeps coming up, I think, is that TurnerTime kind of just gets to the point, right? I mean, there's a relationship part and things like that, but I think the value in having some pretty quick, clean, concise answers and kind of the knowledge and know how to do something is really valuable to our team. So we're all crunched for time, and when you can do that efficiently, it really, I think, helps the engagement for sure.
Excellent. And the impact of your success of your organization, how do you think this helps you, strategically, Brad?
Well, that might be a little bit hard to quantify, right? Because we don't have time clocks that we punch, say, before and after Turner times to say, hey, we're saving, 45 minutes a day or something. But I would say the impact as we look forward to like the future of sales is just the skill and expertise in staying sharp with technology and being able to engage with customers in new ways. There's been a recent study that's out that since COVID, only about 20% of B2B customers actually want to see you in person for a face-to-face meeting. So finding a way to leverage this technology and finding a way to make your daily work habits is really, really important for long-term viability for sure.
So that engagement you had last year, that what really happened maybe before that, or what did you find after that was kind of surprising after you kind of took the deeper dive in working with TurnerTime?
I think what was surprising is, at least for me, we all have our own references about what we know, right? Or using spreadsheets and Microsoft tools and calendars and things like that. It was surprising for me personally and for individuals on our team how little we did know or what we didn't know is another way to say that. So there's just a lot more inside the box than what I think you get into your own little habits and things like that, and learning that there's more to gain and harvest out of what TurnerTime had to offer was really pretty important to us.
Excellent. And how was the coaching and support from the TurnerTime team?
Yeah, it was good. Again, those one-on-one sessions, I think really had a high impact. So I think first we started with the group, got kind of the fundamentals down, and then really was able to dig in at an individual level to figure that out. I would also say that Steve and TurnerTime were generous. Many times you have the standard whatever half an hour time blocks or hour time blocks, and there was always, if it needed to go longer, we found a way to reschedule or do other things, or Steve just simply offered more time for us. I don't want to speak for him in that way, but I found him to be generous in that way too.
Excellent. And so are you likely to recommend TurnerTime?
Yeah, for sure. You bet. Yeah, I can't think of another resource that I would recommend in this space. So it's only been good for us. And I think the challenge now is just thinking about how to stay engaged and keep working on it, because I don't think we can ever be done on this subject and continuing to learn and grow.
Yeah, it's a continuous improvement mindset we almost have to adopt,
Right.
Brad, it seems, to stay current. So, well, thank you very much for spending some time with us. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You bet. Happy to do it, Steve.
Thanks.